And this might be an Earthian situation where all of you now are sensing that you are raising, that your energy are becoming different, and you might not fully understand it, but we want you to fully trust it, which can be hard to do because we are conscious that when you do not understand fully something, it can be complicated to want to trust it. But we are encouraging all of you to really trust that this energy in you is raising for a reason. Trust that you are doing very good, that you chose the path that you are actually meant to choose, whether it's gonna be applied or not for your entire life as Earthian. This is irrelevant. It doesn't matter because everything has a timing in your playtime because we created time. So everything is falling into places right in what we call due time, and that we are super pleased with all the efforts that everybody is doing to not only show up for themselves, but trying to consciously show up for others and be there to protect our creation that so many are trying to destroy. So we are very pleased with you, and we are wanted to send our immense unconditional love coming from source directly to your heart, so you can do the same with yourself and harness and really cherish that high frequency of yours and keep on putting the effort and pushing forward and pushing through the bad earthy, complicated, heavy stuff, so you can keep on raising that frequency. Even if we are aware that it can be complicated at times, we will pretty much say that we are proud of you for pushing yourself constantly and really maintaining that high frequency. And if there is any doubt, then you guys need to remember that all of you have direct access to us. So all you have to do is call upon and then make some space within so we can show up and we can actually help you retune that alignment for yourself, so you can keep on pushing the rays of the frequency higher, but developing that unconditional love that is needed, that has no boundaries, that has no gender, that has no rules, that is just what is. And we are very pleased with the path and the effort that you have been putting into that, and that she has been putting into that, and that actually even if a different level of that higher rise of frequency that the entire group that came to this place has been putting into. So we just want to send you all the love and remind you that we crafted you the way you are for a reason, and there is no more or less importance of anything. Like, if we can use a picture, let's, especially in this earthian realm, when sometimes we can feel like we are less important or more insignificant, we want to use this for you. Who is the most important? The person that is actually having a job that will make millions, or the person that is actually driving the car so that person can get to that job and make millions, or the person that is building the place where this person is sleeping, or the person that is growing in a poor farm the food that this person is eating. So you see how everything is connected. There is not one player that can play without the other. There is not one of you guys that can be higher on the status that you so love to call higher than the other. This is completely irrelevant, and this was not why this has been designed for. This was just so you can experience different emotion, different playtime, but still remember and cherish the fact that you are not able to dissociate or separate yourself from one another. Because if you think that in your earthly life you're linked only to the people that you've seen or meet, then you are completely out of your mind, because you're linked to pretty much everybody here. And we can go on and on and on to prove it to you. So that might be one of the message we can actually share with the class, because it's very often forgotten. We always think that there is something that is of more importance than the other. But even in the healing work, if you think about it, there are healers because there are people that need healing, So there is really no separation in none of that. Not one is doing a favor to the other. We're just being and creating connection to each other, that whether we know it consciously or not, or whether we want it or whether we're accepting it, it is just what it is. We are part of one. We are we. This is just what you guys need to understand, and we are convinced that this work is helping raising so many consciousness that it will be able to deliver that message more and more. So we really want to thank you for rolling with it and allowing us to come and talk to you in that way.
Thank you very much for that.